Hello everyone, story time with Mr. Brine, and I am extremely excited because there are only 5 days left until the London Marathon. I cannot wait. I thought I'd better show you what I'll be wearing so you can keep an eye out for me on TV on Sunday. And yeah, I'm really excited. This is story number 13 of this year's stories that have been in aid of my London Marathon fundraising. I just want to thank everyone who has sponsored me so far. I'm over the target and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So massive thank you. Every pound is appreciated. I'm not going to push this too much now, but if you haven't donated yet, links in the description. And it's going to a very worthy cause, resettling refugees in the Preston area. This story it's been a long time coming. I've been trying to find a copy of it. It's Superworm. It's for Millie and George, who gave me a sponsor a while back. So Millie and George, I hope you see this. I hope you can forgive me for not being able to find the story for quite a while. Let's get straight into Superworm. Superworm is super long, and Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm! Help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped into a major road. Quick, whatever can we do? Look, a Superworm lasso. The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees, no need to mope. It's Superworm the skipping rope. Beetle has fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. It's Superworm the fishing line. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, Uncle Ant and Earwig Aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm! The chant is carried on the air to Wizard Lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, find that worm and bring him here. The servant crow is black and grim and everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see their hero in his beak. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard for his boss. But when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee, and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his frightful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm! Action, quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. The garden creatures leave their home, carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly, and crawl and creep, and find the lizard fast asleep. Don't wake him up. They chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. Then up the bees and beetles fly. and lift the web into the sky. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump! The wizard's in the rubbish dump. And now, from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then... Superworm is back again! Good old Superworm. Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the fairground ride. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, Uncle Ant and Earwig Aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm, hip hip hooray for Superworm! And that is the end of the story. The last story time I'll be doing before the London Marathon. So excited. I will see you all on the other side.